headed out to Santa Cruz Island, Fry's Harbor. Motoring to make the passage. It's just foggy.
I think I might see some land.
Yeah, you can see it right there.
Land ahoy!
Land ho.
Oh, land. Shoot. Land ho! In last week's episode, we arrived to Santa Cruz Island on a foggy day just in time for the clouds to part and to call Fry's Harbor home for the weekend. After a scary mishap with the stern anchor getting cycloned by another boat's abandoned stern anchor line, we sailed off safely with a new Danforth and excited to get to a less rolly anchorage.
It's time to screw with that.
I'm Noelle, and this is Grant, and we just left our home with our 2 dogs to sail south. We were prepared as we were going to be, and confident in the full keel underneath us. She was ready. Thanks for watching our new life, the highs and the lows as we navigate these waters. Freaking made it. Bye-bye, Fries!
Life is a winding road. No telling where
south side of the island.
Driving through days and nights. Won't stop for traffic lights.
Blue skies!
And I really wanna know if I never figure out where the road goes.
Wow. As we sailed away from the north side of the island, the all too intimidating steep slopes and rugged cliffs that rise out of the ocean began to lessen, and the yellow banks and sandy shores appeared. What was once harsh and jagged, with our previous anchoring experience making that feel even more prominent, turned to the all too familiar rolling hills, shrub-covered shorelines, yellow banks, and finally the infamous olive tree grove of Smuggler's Cove. Tons of bait fish in the water, popping out. I gotta see one on there. Lobster scallop pasta. Smuggler's Cove was filled with boats for the weekend, most of whom paddled by and said hi, or cheered for us to jump off the bow. It was the first time since we left Morro Bay that we felt fully surrounded by a group of other sailors. Oh, so nice. Time to leave Smuggler's Cove. Hopefully we can do some sailing today. With the strong northwest swell coming, we went to Smuggler's Cove. But now we decided to go to an anchorage that we've been wanting to for a while, Coches Prietos. You're at 34 feet. So beautiful today. You can see the mackerel in the water. Grant's pulling the anchor up there. Do you want me to go make room in the chain locker?
No, I'm good. I'm just trying to get the hook to not be caught on the bobstay.
Copy. Lobster pot just on port, about 50 feet. Passing it now. Lots of kelp underneath us. And as we motored out, I was on the bow checking for kelp patties and lobster pots. Coches Prietos was an anchorage on our list to go to for so long. It was one of the destinations in mind that kept us sanding the bottom during our haul out. Reading the guidebooks, it's advised that you do another bow and stern anchor. With me at the bow, I kept watch for kelp as we found our next anchoring location.
Our bow chain is pointing like dead down.
How much chain is that?
110. Now it's getting taut.
I've made the joke to Grant that me and the windlass are arch nemesis, meaning it's not my favorite thing to do on the boat. But as it goes, cross-training between Grant and I couldn't be more important. So here I am, practicing anchoring while the swell is down and the anchorage is pretty calm.
Poor kayakers. I've definitely been there. Oh, it's such a beautiful morning here in Coches Prietos. It's on the south side of Santa Cruz Island. Just woke up and we moved the boat, and now Grant is repositioning our stern anchor so that we can be a little closer to shore. The surf's gonna be down today, wind's gonna be down, and we're just gonna chill here all day. Yeah, it's just so beautiful. We went night diving last night. There's Grant on the paddleboard. We just dropped our anchor. I'm gonna reel us in a minute.
It's lobster season on the Channel Islands, which means it's as many night dives as we're up for so that we can fill our galley with fresh lobster. And this is exactly what Grant did last night.
Wait, Ember was in the way.
The crystal clear water and surrounding cliffs home to the many lobsters and scallops only complemented the diverse habitat on shore, with endemic species like the Santa Cruz island fox and island scrub jay, making it an oasis for nature lovers. Nowadays, it doesn't take much for me to stretch my legs, so I decided to go on a hike.
If I were a guessing woman, I bet the fox were eating those. I think I found a fox burrow because there's a game camera, like wildlife camera right here. And I would bet that's where the fox sleep.
And living on a boat means that I actually don't get to stretch my legs that much.
Okay, sounds good. Good luck. Love you. Grant's gonna go halibut diving. That would be cool if we got some halibut for dinner. This is amazing. So there's Mundial, and then there's Mundial, and then if you go this way, there's Grant. Kind of near that lobster buoy. He's just like floating around looking for halibut in there. But oh my gosh, what a day. This is like a dream come true. It actually literally is a dream come true.
Spending a couple hours alone hiking was just what I needed. Sure, I miss my friends and family, and that's a setback as part of this new life that I'm quickly learning. But I hope to make friends as we continue to cruise, and to do my best to maintain the ones I do have. Everything in life is a sacrifice, and we balance the best we can.
There's Grant! Hopefully he got some halibut, but I feel like I would have known by now. Let's go paddle over and see if he caught any halibut. It's Grant! Go get Grant! There's sheep
head over there, which, you know, they're kind of a dumb fish. It's kind of not fun to shoot them. There's some lobsters and some holes.
What? Did you get any? Ooh,
They all looked kind of small. There was one that was legal, but he was in a deep little hole.
Grant ended up freediving and hunting for fish for hours, while I paddled back with the dogs to start prepping dinner.
I gotta go get your sister. I'll be back. And he comes bearing gifts. Yay! Dinner! Nice job, babe. We're having lobster for dinner. And you got it in the daylight too. That's crazy. Ash, come here. Come see the lobster. Oh my god, she's so tired. Oh god, Ember!
It'll get you. Lost a horn in the antenna in the battle.
I don't want to torture the thing. But I also.
And Ember now knows the term lobster.
Now, if only we could train her to get them in the water. Grant's in the galley? Just kidding.
Chili powder?
Yum. We're making some grilled lobster burritos for lunch. Grant just got out of the water. It's been in there for a couple hours. And
It was tough during the day. Saw a handful, maybe 2 or 3 legal ones during the day. I think the legal ones are smart. They just hide all day. Finally found one in the cave. A little pocket that I could jam my body in, get him by the horns, fight, end up breaking one antenna off, but I got him. And now he's in the fridge.
now we're gonna eat. Still in his wetsuit.
Toss out to me.
Ooh, yum.
Yeah, you're good. Don't go too crazy. Yeah.
Okay, we gotta document our first bite of tacos. I think
Lobster
we were a
tacos,
little
baby.
too excited.
No, I'm stoked. Hungry.
Look how much is in your bowl.
We didn't have dinner last night. We had popcorn
Yeah, we did.
because we went lobster diving instead.
Alright, manja.
And then it was time to leave Coches Prietos and head back towards Smuggler's Cove. Weather update said that it was going to blow mini gales, and so that meant we were on the move again to find a safe anchorage for the night. Downwinding towards Smuggler's Cove, and we got to sail wing on wing.
We were going wing on wing. Oh, Grant's yelling at me. Oh gosh. Sorry, I got off course.
Got her trim. I think she stays between 350 and 360.
Right now?
We are still getting used to sailing our boat. How much canvas she likes, how to configure the sails so that she stays on point without turning on the autopilot. All things in the first chapter of our very first month as cruisers.
Nice. Grant's putting on our bridle. We're just finishing up anchoring here at Smuggler's Cove on Santa Cruz Island. And we had plans to go to Catalina Island tomorrow, but I think that might be postponed because we're expected to see our first gales tonight into tomorrow. And well, it ranges from like 25 to gale, I think is like considered 45 maybe. It's supposed to be like 40 knots of wind. So that isn't so worrisome as is the wave interval that we would be seeing. So we're gonna maybe post up here a couple days and get some projects done and then sit out these gales.
And mini gales there were. Already within our first couple weeks as cruisers, we've seen the biggest northwest swell of the season and gale force winds. Santa Cruz Island, specifically Smuggler's Cove, saw upwards of 40-knot winds. We hunkered down in the cabin and were forced to relax. The thing we forgot to pack was an ice pack, so I grabbed frozen peas out of the freezer and started icing my back, that I happened to hurt at Coho after one of my 3 surf session days. And it would take me gale force winds to force me to lie down, rest, and ice my back.